Welcome everyone to our preview of the St. Louis Rams and Cleveland Browns on Sunday in St. Louis. So much to talk about for this game. First of all, Josh McCown has got to bounce back. He hung his head after the game, again on Monday. He really needs to have a better game.
Yeah, and of course, one of the things that he was not doing when he was going really well was really not turning the ball over. 3 big ones last week, and that you're going to struggle to win a game. Especially when you don't have the Denver Broncos defense.
Absolutely. Well, you know what, though? This defensive front of the St. Louis Rams is formidable. Absolutely. They're third in the NFL with 19 sacks, and they bring more exotic blitzes, and they've got a couple of the best defensive linemen and linebackers in the NFL.
Without question. And they got #1 picks all over that front there. And even brought in a guy like Nick Farley from Detroit, who was a former #1 pick. It's going to be a real test. Great test after a great test with Denver.
Yeah, there's 5 of them. 5 first-round picks along that defensive front, including Aaron Donald. He's out of Pitt. I was talking to Andrew Hawkins about him today. He's known him since he was 12 years old. He said he's tremendous, and you know, the reviews that we're getting out of this locker room, they feel like he's probably the best 3-technique or best defensive tackle in the NFL.
Yeah, and those guys are so valuable. We've seen how valuable they are in Cincinnati, and Cincinnati has turned it around with the help of their defensive tackles. That's such an underrated position.
Another great pass rusher this week in Robert Quinn. So, you know what? Hey, they just get done with Von Miller, who they did a great job on. Mitchell Schwartz did. And now they've got to deal with Robert Quinn.
Yep, and that'll be Joe Thomas's assignment pretty much. Doesn't do a lot of flip-flopping, so Joe's going to get a chance to go against him. It should be a great matchup.
When you look at the other side of the ball, the first person that you talk about is Todd Gurley. He's a rookie. He was picked 2 spots ahead of Danny Shelton at number 10. The last 2 weeks, he's rushed for 146 and 156, and he leads all NFL running backs with a 5.7 per carry average.
Yeah, and the Browns are giving up 5 yards per carry. That's, you know, and even Coach Patton said it himself. They have to feel that they're putting their strength against the Browns' weakness, which is that run defense.
Yep, and you know what? The Browns will commit to stopping that run. I mean, they're feeling embarrassed. Yeah. They're tired of it. They're 32nd in the NFL again. And, you know, guys that don't even have as big a name as a Todd Gurley are making big yards against them. Another thing is he has a 50-yard run in each of the last 2 games.
And now you're putting him on turf. I mean, this is an explosive player. The only question about this guy was, would he be able to bounce back from that knee injury? He's certainly done that. Had missed very little time, missed a couple of games early in the season, but boy, he's making up for it right now. Speaking
of turf, you're going to have 2 really fast guys in Travis Benjamin and Tavon Austin. Not only are they threats in the receiving game, but both as punt returners.
Yeah, very similar, very similar players. Tavon Austin is a guy that is a receiver. I don't think that the St. Louis has really found a way to use him properly yet, or to maximize his use. Jeff Fisher was talking about that earlier. There's been a lot of jet sweeps, some gimmick plays, and explosive as a return man.
And even though they only have 2 victories as well, you can see that they have got a lot of talent, and that there is no way that this will be an easy victory for the Browns, which I think when you looked at it, you know, in the offseason, you might have thought, oh, you know what, let's circle this in the win column. Not so.
No, and don't forget that they play in that just really difficult division in the NFC West. But yeah, this is going to be a formidable matchup. But I will say, I think that the Browns, if they play well, this is one they can maybe go in and steal, but they're going to have to protect Josh McCown well, and they're going to somehow have to do something with Todd Gurley.
Yeah, and they have to run the ball on their own side of the ball, too, to try to keep those Rams off the field. So stay with us all week and through the game, because we will have it all right here for you on cleveland.com.